Probably a little bit of a glitch between it. But, hey, it's Trethas and Kymri again. As you can see, this is not the Black Shroud. Yeah, the Black Shroud has little tiny little baby paths filled with monsters that hit me and Kymri for 3,000, 4,000 damage. As you can see, me and Kymri, nicely geared for our rank 28 here, and Kymri's at about rank 26. I have 1,000 HP. Kymri has a little bit less than what I do. 3,000, which kills Kymri 3 times over, and then a 4,000 hit on me, which kills me 4 times over. Just, let me shake my screen here. No. No. Not gonna happen. I know that probably looks horrible whenever I put that in video, but just no. Where's my no? No. I cannot over exaggerate how impossible that is. Yeah, okay. So anyways, as you can see, Gridania had a nice little tree line going on here. Here we have a ginormous rock formation of walls and crystals in Mor Dhona. Mor Dhona was chosen because a couple of the other Azabs have chosen this. And as you can see, there are only 4 points in all of Mor Dhona. 4 points. Fairly easy. Except for the fact that everything's probably going to kill us one shot, probably. I'm not really sure. But pretty good chance. This will be really nice to see. Can't wait to check that out for myself. And as you can see, the area is a lot more open. Whereas, we have this large area to where a monster could be here and we could walk behind it, possibly. In the Black Shroud, we would have a path probably about the size of right here. To where we was lucky if we could shimmy sideways through the area, let alone with, a ginormous frog in the way. But anyways, well, I guess we'll make our first stop the Singing Shards. We'll make our way southwest into Camp Bark, and we'll work our way from there. That's what I'm thinking we'll do. So, we'll head out here. A lot of rock formations here. Pretty crystals, all nice and shiny with their green and blue.
Do the same thing here. Probably don't have as much.
Okay, that would be smart for me to turn back on. I know it's kind of cheesy. A lot of people have said that the names have red dots beside them, but under consideration that there isn't really a ginormous, wiki going on right now, to where I can just kind of look at it and be like, this is what is dangerous to me in this area. The red dots will be inevitably the greatest thing that's ever happened to us while we search through here. No question marks. I would love to touch those, but Kymri just did. Thank the Lord didn't do anything, because I know that there's about a handful of ones in Final Fantasy XI that would have spawned a ginormous monster that would have killed us something awful. When I say something awful, I mean horrifically. Curiosity killed the Mikote. Curiosity is why the Mikote race is so few and far between in the actual lore of Final Fantasy XIV. No, not a meanie. Sure, you all easily lured out of your homes by Lalafels wielding magic, making ooh shinies. Oh, so the Lalafels didn't even have to make shinies, they just kind of walked out and it was like, oh, they're so cute. But anyways, as you can see, the rock formations still kind of persist throughout. There's apparently a little tree right here. Of course, it looks like a floating bush because you can't see the actual trunk of it, but the crystal formations continue on as well. As you can see in the middle here,
Oh, wow.
we'll actually probably take a closer look at this castle. once we have all of our points, or actually probably whenever we get around to the front of it so we can get a good view at the front side of the dragon here. But the castle, looking pretty crazy here. And yes, I know it's not actually a castle. I just enjoy calling it that because it looks like some sort of medieval demonic castle. Is how I like to describe it. So it looks, I'm not sure, I can't think of it right now, what it looks like from what game it is, but it reminds me of something. Actually, if I think about it, I think it might be something close to something in the Jade Sea from Guild Wars, possibly. Is kind of what it looks like. Only cooler, yes, only cooler. If you look closely at the trees basically don't really have leaves on them, but they've started to grow this crystal, I guess you could call it sort of a crystallized moss formation on it. And just real quick, Aetheral Gate, and we have the singing shards. So we're going to leave here. Because Lord knows I don't have any levy quests for here right now. And we're going to make our way down to Camp Brittlebark. Best plan of action right now. Make cookies, best plan of action. In the middle of getting points and you want cookies. I think we'll head south. That should lead us to where we need to go. If not, we can always backtrack. Not that we haven't, ever backtracked before or anything. So I'm kind of curious. That little path down there looks like, oh, we may not take this path. Because I don't even know why I checked that. I should have known that was going to be red. Let's see here. Oh, well, looks like that path down there has evil eyes in it. So this might just be a really good chance for us to test our skills at getting away from ginormous monsters. Kymri's over here preparing, but she doesn't realize that if you get aggro, you're just gonna die. It's not a get away quickly thing, it's a don't be seen. I wish standing in the bushes helped. Because, oh my goodness. Shit just got reels. So, ogres. Giant flaming monsters, Odun. Is about what I'm collecting. I'm hoping I can... Oh! Okay, so that was luck that I made that. Thought it was going to turn towards me and, show me who's boss. I don't think they would be as creepy if they were just straight black, with the fact that they have some sort of, like, lava-esque, burning substance about them. Just kind of freaks me out a little bit. Makes me feel a little more scared for my life. Yeah, amps up the freaky factor. If they were just straight black, I probably wouldn't be quite as scared. I'd see them as, oh, it's just another big monster, but, that red glowy tint just kind of gives it that extra boost. Crystals, as far as the eye can see. These had any sort of power or worth to them, and people would be down here all the time mining this stuff. I'm sure. Okay, so we've got evil eyes just about everywhere. If we can get down this little purple area, though. Of course, there might only be a little path over here. I'm not sure. Because I'm not willing to walk by any of these floating eyeballs or anything right about now. But under the consideration that the last path that was singular had eyeballs all up on it, we're going to go past these and go around, especially since they're all turned away now. Yeah, 'cause if we look here, don't see anything this time. I know last time it was ooh, we might have to go down at some point because yeah, that kind of connects down there. But I don't see where it connects here at all. Let's see. It may not connect to the purple. I like to adventure a little bit further, just to check. If we die, we just get sent back to the one point, which we'll probably be teleporting to if we have to. Glad they fixed their aggro on here, because I know in 14 a lot of the eyeballs were sound. Yeah, 11, sorry. A lot of the eyeballs and the heck dives. The heck dives were technically blind, so I guess that made sense. But, some of the eyes were, they would aggro you by sound, and it made no sense because they're... Yeah, there's nothing down here. There's nothing down here, I was just checking. More giant pigs. This is what it was like before bacon was invented. Bacon and sausage. Wonderful things in the world. They probably didn't have them during these times and days because of the pure fact that... Does this lead down? Doesn't look like it does. So I'm guessing in order to save anima, we're going to check and see how much we can get hit for. Hey, how's it going? Just gonna give you a little punch. Ooh, these things are freaky. 6 damage, 4,103. That's a new damage record. Let's see what Kymri can do. 4,283. Very nicely done. Okay, so we're going to use our magical return option. I feel happy that it still says singing shards and not something stupid like Camp Blackbrush.